Hey everybody, Asher here with more Invisible Ink, where we have good news. We've got just a few minutes before the end of day 3, which means we have our pick of one more mission. We had a pretty successful run last time, and I think we're in fairly good shape for the final fight because we do have a little bit of armor piercing. If we just look at our agents real quick, for those of you that may have missed it, Banks got a Buster Chip 1, which can be pretty useful and save some power because we do have some pretty power-hungry builds. Because you'll notice that they both have Volt Disruptors now. She actually has a Volt Disruptor too, which has armor piercing. Nika can use the ventricular lance, to pierce armor, and Shalim finally has a gun. Granted, it's a plasma gun which does lethal damage, but because he has enhanced optics, it will pierce armor. So, because Monster doesn't have anything else to buy or sell at this point, we're just going to see if we can make do with one more mission, specifically to, if we go to the mission select here, I'm going to go to the Cybernetics lab. Main reason is because there's not a lot of things that, like the server farm, we don't really need new programs. Financial Suite isn't going to do us a lot of good. Security Dispatch, I guess, could get us some equipment. But I think the Cybernetics lab has the possibility of getting a good augment, potentially, and maybe we won't screw it up this time. So let's go ahead, blah 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 central. Let's infiltrate. Alright, so we're at the Cybernetics lab, locate the Cyb lab, get out alive. Apparently some of these will even have security guards. Someday soon this will all be shaken to the ground. Banks being a little more sense-making at this point, but we do have a console, which because we got Nika to get some hacking powers here, we will have her hack the console. But let's start just by going to this door, and let's go ahead and open the lock and see if we can peekaboo through. Alright, so right away we have a scanning AMP, scans location. Alright, so that would be a good first hack target. In fact, let's go ahead and wrench it now. We'll go ahead and hack this server terminal as well. Don't know if I need to hack the safe yet. We'll save some of our energy here. But I don't want that scanning thing to do anything of note. Alright, so second, let's peek in here. Looks like we might have a camera just around the corner. Let's go ahead and do the second peek around the corner. There we go, camera. Camera and what? And camera in a Daemon database. So let's just go ahead and make good use of our power here. Hack the camera. We can parasite the Daemon database. We don't have to worry about that as much just yet. I'm going to shut the door. And I'm going to leave him on ambush. Her on ambush as well. Because we do have a little bit of power for Volt Disruptors, and we're going to have a touch more here. Just on the console. Now she does have 3 AP left, and I should have probably peeked around the door there, but well, we still can do it here. So open one more time because opening doors does not take AP. Let's peek. So we got more security cameras. Actually, from the looks of it, we have a guard over there. So chances are we may need this door again, but this is a dead end at least. Might be a better place to start. So I don't know if we're going to get anything great program-wise. I would love to get... I do have space for one more. I'd love to get Ping. And I do have the money for it. So nobody nearby just yet. Faust giving us 2 power. Alright, so let's start with Nika. A little ballsy to throw her all the way over here.
Look at those augment grafters.
Oh, good.
People who aren't us pay top dollar for time on those bad boys.
Well, hey, that was really quick. I guess our exit is going to be this way. The only issue is, let's see here. First off, we do have a nanofab. We do have these augment grafters as well. So I think it is probably going to be worth my time just to go ahead and wrench one. We do have 9 power. Oh, good, Blowfish. You can do worse than that. And then if we go over here, oh good, Daemons are hidden. That's going to be just in time to get the Daemon database up. So not awful. Okay, we got one guard who appears to be stationary, which is very fortunate because Banks is now out of energy officially. So we're going to have to come in from behind. I guess we don't really need this room too much. Unless that's the exit, but this is a very condensed level. That's for sure. Alright, so Shalem's going to be the one that's going to be getting a lot of hackety hack here, and it looks like we can't do too much. It doesn't appear to be a guard in here. Yeah, we have those hacked to pieces. So there's a second guard walking around. One turn to turn off cameras. Oh, good. Elite Enforcer as well, and he's right next door. Well, I guess the first thing is going to be... Okay, so we have this, which may or may not have a daemon. Alright, how do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and open the door. Peek around the corner. Okay, so... Shalem... What do you want to do here? Because I guess the two things that I can potentially do is add an augment to one or do something else with the other, but it's going to have to start kind of like this. So we'll go ahead and drop you in there. What's the augment grafter here? Hydro circuit overloads. This effect triggers after the agent becomes cloaked for any reason. So that one's not too great. We can install a second mod onto somebody else. That means right now what we need to figure out is if we peekaboo over here, we got a guard who's gonna be looking for stuff. And is this room actually not connected to anything? Okay, we do have a camera. So we're gonna have to wrench that. And then Banks, I guess, is just going to have to be on ambush for now. Now, I can hack things with her pretty close by. She can do 2 levels of hacking, in fact. So I may save that for next turn, but just in case the guard decides to get a good idea, we'll keep that there. So she can hack the nanofab on her own next turn. And she's going to need the power for this because it requires 4 power. Which means Nika can just kind of wait over here. So we'll hack that safe and see if we can get some money out of it. I don't think that safe has a daemon on it. Let's go ahead and end turn. Okay, so we got some scans going on. That's awesome. We got a power generator that's going to create some problems here in just a minute here. But first off, Shalem, what you got? Augment grafter, piercing scanner. What does it do? Gives +1 armor piercing to ranged weapons. Multiples of this augment will stack. So there we go. Now he has 2 armor piercing. Let's install.
Augment installed.
Perfect.
Mainframe.
Okay.
Head office is catching on to us. Several devices have been remotely rebooted. I hope we don't run out of power.
Yeah, I hope we don't either. Alright. So we can parasite that. That has the siphon daemon, which will, what, drain power? So we don't really want that. Not right now. But you know what? I want to see what the nanofab has, so let's go ahead and bust this. 4 power drain, so we're down to 2. Just go down to 1. And what do you have for us, Nanofabricator? Volt Disruptor 2, Subdermal Cloak. Subdermal Cloak is nice, Charge Pack is nice, Med Gel's nice, Hologram Projector. Interesting. Accelerator Chip requires Anarchy 3, which nobody has. Volt Disruptor 2 is pretty good, except that it uses a lot more power. And let's see here, Nika. She already has a Subdermal Cloak augment here. So if she uses a stem, she can get stealth, but it requires 5 power. Well, big thing is that we've got to investigate what's over here. Okay, so we got guards on patrol. I think she's going to be blocked from that camera's view. So hunting, he's hunting that way though. Alright. And does he does have heavy armor. So we don't have enough power for her to ambush. Okay, let's get you out. Oh, I forgot that we can completely loot the scanning app, so that's a big old derp on my part. Once again, do we want anything from this? I mean, I could buy the subdermal cloak, which is pretty nice. It feels like a little bit of a waste not getting anything at all. But this may be better used for actually upgrading my people, so maybe we're in a position where we don't need to buy anything, which is not a bad place to be. So not enough power. We gotta find some terminals in a hurry. There's one. Now I just gotta get out alive.
Hey, what was that?
Oh wait.
Stop!
Stop in the name of what?
Investigating.
That's not good.
Intruder.
Okay, remember where we have one rewind?
Investigating.
Let's rewind. Yay! I was just completely negligent. You gotta remember the fact that, okay, so Shalem, let's start with you. Let's go ahead and get the piercing scanner. And that's gonna reboot the camera, which we don't have to
Head
worry
office is catching
too
on to
much
us.
about.
Several devices have been remotely rebooted. I hope we don't run out of power.
We don't want to be in this room for now, so hacking this safe is okay. Alright. That's going to reboot and that doesn't matter. She's ready to ambush. Nika, I guess since Nika's here, we'll just put her down here for now and loot. And valuable tech worth 300 credits. Alright. So we'll let these guys roam around for just a second. Shalem, of course, can freely leave this area. And see, the thing with Banks is that I can put her up here. So if I peek and then I can't get away, I think we'll just leave her on ambush this turn. Okay, so we got cameras. Someone's still hunting and we can somehow see him. I'm not 100% sure why we can see him, but I will accept the fact that we can in fact see him. So we've got one left on this. Wonder why that turned off. Alright. Let's go ahead and peekaboo. I'm very wary of opening that door and possibly getting spotted. We go right here. Okay, she is currently... Is she currently in view? It's hard to tell. But we do have someone who's hunting over that way. Let's go ahead and shut the door. So that's a terminal. We don't need to worry about hacking that one too much. I'm guessing the exit's going to be over here, but I'm really hoping it's over here instead. So this is exciting. Could even just go ahead and wrench this. I don't think it has a daemon on it. Alright. So Shalem, the safes are not alarmed, so let's go ahead and get that. Another buster chip. Alright. At least we can sell it. Okay, and I guess we're just gonna have to leave her here for just a minute. So we're still at security level 1. That was apparently a really good rewind because I'd screwed things up mightily. Oh, I didn't hack that camera. That is a derp. It's a massive derp. 2 power. We gotta wrench it. Alright, so this guard is now hunting. He is patrolling where? Not very far, apparently. Unfortunately, I do not have... Well, I guess I can go around this way. Because this area is kind of blocked. I know it's a lot of me hemming and hawing. Let's go ahead and hack this camera while I can. Yeah, best course of action is probably going to be to go around the security way this way, because this is just a narrow corridor full of people, and we know there's a security elevator there, so let's go ahead and withdraw. Don't think anybody has any free inventory. So let's go... Since we don't have any rewinds left, let's make sure that we have... Okay, so someone's kind of watching the door there. But we're okay to move in. Sometimes you gotta just be willing to take your plan and say screw it. We got to the server farm at least. Now it's just a matter of getting out. Alright. We're only at security level 1 too. Gotta remember that for a second. Okay, so we have one guard that's on patrol. There is one terminal there that I'd like. I just can't get to it because he has line of sight. Unless I wanted to shoot him to kill him. Which I guess is a thing that I could do. Alright, so let's go ahead and get you guys back in here. We're just going to loop this around a little bit. Alright, Shalem, let's open. Not great places for you to hide right now, so let's just enter. Okay, we got same guard patrol over there. All firewalls have their strength increased by 1. More ice to break. Okay. Well, let's start with our point girl, Nika. We got a 1 security power guard here. It does not appear to be looking this way. And I can't get to him this turn. I can shoot him this turn. All shooting will do will increase the security level by 1. Still, that might not be a terrible option. I'd kind of rather save my bullets for the next mission, except a lot of... he has 2 armor piercing right now, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately, Banks, there's not a lot for you to do, really, except for not get seen. Okay, do we have any other patrols? Just this one. So, 2 elite security.
Warning, Daemon installed.
Okay, so plus 2 power cost, which is pretty terrible since most of my stuff requires power, but maybe we won't need to do too much. Alright, so... Nika, let's do your thing. Let's go ahead and use the ventricular lance. There we go, and KO. So 2 power down. You don't need the security card. She does have a stem available, and I'd like to peek around here. Okay, 2 more terminals. That's great. Alright, so Shalem. I'm not using a lot of sprint, but holy cow, we have the elevator right here. Okay, that seems almost a little too good to be true, if this is just the exit here. So let's make sure that Shalem is hiding. Now we will keep him on... I guess we'll keep him on ambush. He does have a Volt Disruptor still. And I haven't seen any action coming from this side. From the looks of it, there's no, there's not too much here to consider. We just have our guard patrol, our other guard patrol, our power generator. Somebody's hunting up in the wrong direction. Open the door. You're serious. You're serious right now. Okay. Well, I guess not all missions have to be that crazy, do they? Let's stim it. That'll actually give her a cloak. I mean, I could have sprinted, but why sprint when you can just run and leave? So we only took out one guard. That's all we had to do. We didn't get a ton of money from here. But we got some extra armor piercing for Shalem, and overall, kind of a downer of a final mission. Well, final mission before the final mission. But I'll take it because that means we get to leave. Bye, guys.
They say augmentation can have side effects that can shorten your lifespan. In this case, I'd say the side effects of not having augments would be far more dangerous.
Alright, so those are the only guards we saw. We didn't have to hack too much. And we got some items and some money. So overall, pretty good. We got some valuable tech. We got some everything else. We have pretty good net worth. Does Monster have anything else for us?
The way Gladstone talks to it gives me the creeps. There's a reason you're supposed to reset the damn things every couple of years.
Alright. So we have about 1,000 credits left. We have another Buster chip, actually, which I only need more than one. The only downside is that I really wish I had a shock trap or something.
You keep me in stock, and I'll keep you in credits.
Alright. Which I guess I could have upped her Anarchy 1. Just to let her use the second Buster chip. That may have been better, but... let's see what we can get here. Hacking's good. We want her to have some speed. We want some, let's see here. Hacking's good to at least give us a little bit more power. We're pretty power hungry. He's got about as many upgrades as he's gonna get. So if we got about 1,300 to spend. Let's give her some more speed. And if we give her a little bit of hacking, nah, she needs speed. Alright, 200 left. Let's do mission select. We know what's left here.
Tracing. There. I've got it.
Target resolved.
That's practically
In our backyard. That's right, you all have already seen the story. How the hell do they keep that hidden? So
Thank me later. I'll meet you there.
Operator, ready the team.
this is going to be a wild ride. So here we go. Look, they're in merry old England. Level 5 security Omni mainframe in London. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. We're going to see if we can knock this final mission out. Maybe have a successful expert run. I don't know. Once again, I'm forgetting that sprint is a thing and that I have it. But hey, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time with more Invisible Ink. Take care.